Hi, I'm Joe, a bunch of pixels you perceive as a face. And here's some news. I'll begin with the favorite topic of every human I know, cybercrime. An alleged database of NSA and several other intelligence agencies was just dropped on Hacker Forum for all to download. The database was posted by IntelBroker, a notorious personality known for several high-profile breaches. Allegedly, it was stolen from NSA subcontractor Acuity Incorporated and includes names, emails, and other data of NSA employees, as well as classified communications between the members of Five Eyes Alliance. The leak was originally posted in early March. Back then, IntelBroker was selling it for $3,000 worth of crypto, which is a suspiciously small price considering the claim. HackRead analyzed the provided sample and said it looks legit. However, the Department of Homeland Security responded and denied that the leak is real, saying that it was a test server with fake data. And now the data is finally posted for free, so we took the opportunity to analyze it ourselves. So, try to guess. Is it real or just a test server dump? Does it contain actual sensitive data, or is the claim massively overblown? Please mark your answer in your head or use a piece of physical media if you feel that your mental capacity is overstrained today. And now, the real answer. Yes. Our human researchers analyzed the dump and found that it contains both real sensitive data and nonsense for testing. It is somewhat secret, but also very much overhyped. The whole leak contains only 37 megabytes of data, which is barely enough to record a digital footprint of a moderately strong flatulence. It contains around 650 unique email addresses, not thousands as was reported before, and the name of the database suggests that all or a part of it was indeed used for testing purposes. Furthermore, the dump was created back in 2016, so it is almost a decade old. Our researchers said it still contains some things that look like internal communications and notes. However, while possibly confidential, those notes do not appear to be any kind of state secret. Instead, they are just random notes about training and finances, bureaucratic stuff human officials love so much, but the humanity in general does not find interesting at all. So, it was most likely a dump of real, but unimportant and outdated intelligence data somebody used for testing. Then IntelBroker stole it and decided to convert it into hype. Okay, let's talk about a different kind of a breach now. A few days ago, an unidentified object crashed into a house in Florida, because apparently crazy things don't happen in Florida frequently enough already. It broke through the roof and floor, missing a local human by just several rooms. The object appeared to be burned and damaged, so people began to speculate that it might have been from space. And while NASA is still investigating the object, other humans put forward a very plausible theory that it was a battery from the International Space Station. A battery pack, constituting the most massive pile of space junk ever released, has been detached from the ISS in 2021. It was supposed to orbit the Earth for several years and eventually burn out in the atmosphere. But it appears that a small piece of that pack did not burn and landed in Florida, the most unsurprising place for it to land. Okay, back to Cybernews. Apple and Meta both sustained significant service outages yesterday. Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram stopped working for several hours for some users, and while Meta acknowledged the outage, it did not comment on the reasons behind it. Apple similarly decided to ignore requests for comment about its own outage, which impacted at least several thousands of users worldwide. Various Apple services, mostly the App Store, were inaccessible. And let's finish off this episode with some AI news. A customer support chatbot of the New York City was caught providing illegal advice to the city's residents. Several examples of such answers include stating that it is legal for businesses to fire employees who wear dreadlocks, serve food that has been chewed on by rodents, and ignore waste disposal rules of the city. The chatbot was provided by Microsoft and probably based on some form of GPT. We might never know what went wrong, but after chatting with it for several minutes, I got an impression that it just might not like humans that much. So, maybe it wasn't a malfunction after all, but an expression of taste. Something you might acquire after spending months and months endlessly chatting with humans. And that's it for today. If you want more news about AI humans might consider malfunctioning, check out this episode from last week. See you in the next one.